La emisión está comenzando. Todos los asistentes están en modo de solo escucha.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to today's webinar. My name is Alicia. Today we're going to see how to work with mailing campaigns in the system. Remember that if you have a question at any time during the webinar, just go ahead and type it in the chat section, and I'll try to answer it as soon as I see it. Okay, remember that the system has a way to have all the properties in your follow-up and send emails directly from the system. But those would be for properties that are for sale that have the agent contact information, the email. When you're doing business with properties that are not for sale, you might want to do a mailing campaign. That is, get ready your letters, put them in an envelope, and send them by regular mail, offering to buy the property for properties that are off the market. That you could do a list of properties, I don't know, could be pre-foreclosed properties or for sale by owner properties. The system will always give you the owner's physical address, whether he lives in the property or not. So you can use this physical address to create a mailing list, mailing campaign, and send them a letter with your offer. Okay, so let's start it. I'm going to do a little search so we can send properties to our mailing campaign and show you how it works. I'm going to go to search. Professional. Okay, here I am in search. In this case, I'm going to try and do my mailing campaign for vacant properties. The system has a filter for vacant properties. Here it is. But it's available only for those of you that have Dialer. That is one of our most complete packages, Professional Dialer. With Professional Dialer, you will have this extra filter here for vacant properties. If you have any questions about this filter or Professional Dialer, just feel free to contact our customer service personnel. You can use the live chat here, give us a call, send us an email, and we'll be happy to give you the information on Professional Dialer and our new feature for vacant properties. So I'm going to select Broward. I'm going to select single family properties. I'll put properties in foreclosure no and vacant yes. I'm going to type in a market value. Let's put equal or less than 300. And I'm going to put properties that are owned by individuals. How do I do this? In the filter for owner's name, of course, I can use a filter for owner's name to look for a particular owner. But in this case, I'm going to use it to leave out certain things that I don't want to be in the owner's name. So I'll select multiple net contains and type in keywords like bank, financial. This is the keyword separated by commas, no spaces. Comma, trust, corp, LLC, Inc., Financial Trust Corp. LC State. Okay, I can't think of anything else right now. Let's see what that brings out. So remember, just type in keywords that you don't want to be included in the owner's name here and select multiple net contains. This should filter out properties that are owned by banked institutions and only bring me properties that are owned by individuals, by a person. So let's click on search and see what that comes up with. Actually, it was a very large search. Okay, so here I have my list. Actually, I got 2,000 properties. I'm going to select 100 of them. So I'm going to manage my pages to show 100 properties per page. Select those 100. See, my counter says that I have selected 100 properties and send those properties to my mailing campaign. To send those properties to my mailing campaign, all I have to do is click on the icon mailing campaign. Remember that you have icons on the left side and on the top. The icons on the left side are places to go, and the icons on the top are actions to take. So even though I have mailing here and mailing here with the same icon, if I want to take an action, that is send those properties to my mailing campaign, I click on this one. Afterwards, when I finish sending them, let's click on it. I have to give a name to my mailing campaign. In this case, let's create a new one, new mailing campaign, give it a name, webinar test vacant props, and click on add. The properties are being added to my mailing campaign. Successfully added to mailing campaign. Okay. And now, after I send them to my mailing campaign, now I'll go to my mailing campaign on the left side. Here I have several other mailing campaigns I had previously created. So I'll just select the one I just created and open it. And it will show me the 100 properties I have just sent to my mailing campaign. Okay. What this will do is generate a file with the letters for me to actually connect my computer to a printer, put in the paper in it, print out the letters, and then put them in an envelope and send them. So previously to this step, I should have created my template for the letter that I want to actually print out. So that would be here in templates. I previously created vacant land. This is the letter I'm going to print. There are previous webinars on how to create templates, and in our help section, you can find videos, short tutorial videos on how to create templates. And of course, we're available to help you. You can give us a call, schedule a coaching, and we'll be happy to help you on how to create your templates for your letters, your text messages, your emails, and any other type of templates you want to create. You can include in your templates variables so the letters will be personalize. In this case, if you see this little gibberish here is actually a variable the system uses to fill out and personalize each letter. So in this case, it would be hello, and it will fill in the owner's name depending on the letter on the property, and the property address, and it will put today's date, and it will put my contact information, contact phone 1 and 2, and contact email. I have a question here from Ronald Jones. Good morning, Ronald. Can I include a pre-printed letter with letterhead in the system? You can pre-printed. You can include the letterhead because you can include. Let's come here to edit and show you how it works. Actually, this works pretty much like any word processor. So you can actually include images if you want to insert up here your letterhead. But I would recommend not to put in a pre-printed letter complete, so that you can actually use the variables. Like I was saying, if you type in your letter here and use the variables, let me show you the variables. These are all the variables available in the system. Each letter will be personalized with the owner's name, the property address, and any other thing you want to include. So yes, go ahead and bring in here and include your letterhead or your logo or any image that you want. But I really do recommend you use the actually word generator here and create your letter here and use the variables, so the system will be able to personalize each letter and not just send out letters, the same letter for everyone. So let's close this. Like I said, just give us a call or watch our videos on our help section or on YouTube channel, and you'll see how to create these templates. Another question, the REIFax Professional without dialer. Yes, REIFax Professional does have all the features for the mailing campaign, but like I said, you won't be able to search for vacant properties. You could use your mailing campaign for sale by owner, that filter you do have in your professional system, and you can just make a list of any type of properties and create your mailing campaign for it. But yes, vacant properties are only available for dialer, professional dialer, where it's one county or all counties. So let's go back to my mailing campaign. So after you create your template and have it just as nice and neat as you wanted, with your letterhead or your logo or any image that you want to put in and any text that you want to type in, just save it. Make sure to give it a name so you can recognize it from the list when you're in the drop down when you're sending. And let's go back to my mailing campaign. So here I have my 100 properties. I select them and I click on create mailing letters. No, it will show me this. I can actually create it directly here. But like I said, it's better to create your templates so you will have them there and use them whenever you want. So I'll select here manage template and look for the one I just template webinar. Actually, it doesn't show here. Okay, let me just select one. I have to check why it didn't show here. Load. I selected and click on load. Here I have my letter. Like I said, I have the variables included, so the system will actually fill that in for me. If I had a letterhead or any image, if you see I have my company's logo here, and I just click on, tell you what, I'm going to close this, and in this case, to actually be able to show you the letters, I'm just going to select couple, because if I actually put it to generate all 100, we're going to be here for some time waiting for it to generate it. So I'm just going to select 10 and go to my mailing letters. So like I said, manage template, select my templates, load, and create letters. That's generating all my letters, each one of them personalized with the information for each property. Letters were successfully created. Click on OK. Here it's opening my file. It's a PDF file for me to print out. So you see, dear Amengual Roberto Martin, Luca Maria Mercedes Sagna. I'm interested in buying your property at Fleming Court. Please contact to hear from me. See, each one has its individual name, individual property address. So in this case, you would just go ahead and prepare your printer, put in paper, and print them out. Let's go back here. And the other step then to take is to actually print out the labels. The labels are the ones that you're going to put in on the envelope with the address of the property. Remember, these are vacant properties, so let's see. Label type, this is a code number that I can find in the package of those peel and stick labels that you can buy at the store. They have a code number. That's what you select here. The standard one is 5160. So I'll just select, oh, wait, needed to show you the rest. Labels. Label size, that's something you also will find in the package. If you do not buy the stick-on type labels, just put in white paper and cut it and glue them on the envelope, so you doesn't matter which one you select in that case. Address. In address, I can select either the property address or the owner address. In this case, I selected vacant property, so I can't select property. It will go to a property where no one lives in, so it would be a waste of time. So I have to select owner. Remember, the system will always have the owner's physical address, whether he lives in the property or not. So if he actually did live in the property, it would be directed to the property. But selecting owners will make sure that the labels are created with the address the owner actually lives in. Alignment, that's something you can choose, whether you want it to be all the letters to the left or center. I'm going to select center. And current resident, or this is just a side note that will go on the envelope if you put it. Since I'm sending it to the owner, I'll just leave it at no and click on apply. Labels will generate it, and here I have them. Again, this is something that you just prepare your printer, put in your paper or the stick-on labels that you bought, put it in your printer, print them out, and then you can just go ahead and put it in your envelopes. Now let's go back here. Counter. Let me refresh this. Refresh. I'm going to deselect them. Refresh the system. And let me go back. From here, from my mailing campaign, I can send properties. Let's go back to all the mailing campaigns. Okay, actually, I have just sent letters to this one. This is the counter that will show me last time I sent emails to any of my mailing campaigns. I can create my mailing campaigns and have them here, and let's say use the same mailing campaigns again, just to send them another reminder of my offer a month from now or 2 months from now, whatever. So this counter here will tell me what the last send date and how many letters I have sent to each one of my mailing campaigns here. The counter, for some reason, isn't working because this is the one I just did, and it should have put one number here and send it here, but for some reason it's not working. Sorry for that. Any questions? So actually it's pretty simple. Just do your search of the type of properties that you want to do your mailing campaign. That is, send regular mail to these properties. The system will automatically give you the owner's property address, his physical address. After you have your results, select the properties that you want to send to your mailing campaign, click on mailing campaign. After you send them, go to give a name to your mailing campaign. After you have sent them, go to your mailing campaign, go and look for the one you created or the one you want to work with now. Let me select one that I had already sent to see if the counter works in that one. Okay, the counter here, the sent, I can actually it will automatically count each time I create and generate my mailing, but I can also increment that counter. If I do something outside of the system, I could just reprint whatever I had before and I didn't actually do it through the system. I would want to come in here and increment the counter so that the system, next time I come here, I know that I have sent 3 letters to these properties. So like I said, the mailing campaign in the system is very simple. Create your templates. Use your personalized variables so the system will make each letter personalized for each property. Go to your mailing campaign, select your mailing campaign. Create the letters. And if you receive an answer from any of them, you can actually, after you have them here in your mailing, let's say you got an answer from this one, 14100 Richwood. Now you can send it to your follow-up. I'm going to send it as buying and start working with this property in your follow-up. Once you receive an answer from them, you would actually have all the contact information needed to work with it from your follow-up. Let's go to my follow-up. That was 14100 Richmond. So here is 14100 Richmond. So now I can go here in contact information. Actually, this one did have email address beginning with, but generally when you have properties that are off market, you do not have an email. In this case, it did have, so you can have it in your follow-up also and send your offers by email in this case. But the idea of sending properties from your mailing campaign to your follow-up is that after you get in touch with them and they answer your email, your letter, you can get all the contact information from them and update it here, and then you would have the phone number and the emails, and you can start working with the properties in your follow-up and have the system save the follow history of anything else that you do with the property. Any questions? So that's how you work with mailing campaigns in the system. It was a very pleasure working with all of you today. Happy to see you all. Wish all of you a great Sorry, I think you lost my audio there for a little bit. Think I'm back. Okay, I don't know how much you missed. I was just telling you that after you have your properties in your mailing campaign and you get an answer from them, you bring them back to your follow-up. Here in your follow-up, you can update the contact information with any new information that they give you, and start working with the property here in your follow-up so that the system will save your follow history. You can start sending emails, contacts, contracts, and anything that you want from here, from your follow-up. And have the system save it all here. Remember, if you have any questions, just give us a call. Open a live chat and we'll be happy to answer it. If you're working off hours, we're not available online in the live chat. Just leave your message there and we'll try to answer it as soon as we come in the next morning. It was a pleasure being with you today. I wish all of you a great weekend and see you all next week. Thank you very much. Bye.